You want to do the intro?
Sure.
Go for it.
Hello, snowboarders of the internet. I am your host, Kevin Hub. That is...
Averin Lefebvre.
And this is the Angry Snowboarder podcast.
We're back. We're thankful. We survived November.
We did.
I got the flu and almost died.
I did not.
It's true.
I had a pretty uneventful November outside of just doing snowboard stuff. Snowboarding's in like full-on swing now. As of the day we're recording this, was one of the better POW days I've had at Breck in a long time. It was actually pretty amazing, and I didn't get out there till 2:15.
Yeah, the whole county is
refills.
Pretty much shut down because it's the end of days out there.
20-car pileup at Frisco, 15-car pileup on Silverthorne on 70.
Yeah, no, people don't know how to drive in the snow.
They really don't.
So
All
there's
these
that.
transplants are ruining it for us.
Yeah, so that's going on. A lot of snow. Got a bunch of Nidecker stuff that we'll be reviewing.
Yep.
By the time you guys hear this, I should have filmed and edited the Strata review from Union. I don't know if it'll be live yet, but that should be up there.
And along with those Nidecker stuff, we do have the bindings as well.
Yes.
So we've got the boards and bindings coming.
Yeah, we got two of the bindings. We got the Carbon series and the Team series. So I've ridden the Carbons already on my Cool Bean. Needless to say, it was like riding a Now without skate tech.
Yep.
A lot of borrowed technology over there at Nidecker.
They do that on the boards.
Yeah, so there's that. But we did just have Thanksgiving. So in honor of us being thankful, Kevin, what are you thankful for?
Staying healthy. There's a lot of people around me that have gotten hurt, and I haven't gotten hurt. So I'm pretty damn thankful that I have stayed healthy for the most part.
Yeah, so I want to be thankful for a few things. Mainly a lot of my homies and what they're doing in snowboarding. So first off, my boy Casey Willex, 10K subscribers.
That's sick.
Like, super stoked to see that happening, because the more you guys subscribe to him, the more he can live the dream, the more he can make his positive message and get it out there. I don't really watch a lot of YouTube snowboarding, I won't lie, but Casey is one of those ones that I'll turn on every now and then and just be stoked, mainly because I know him, but mainly his message is just like super positive.
Yeah.
So there's that. Super stoked for my boy Andrew Brewer and his new venture that he's doing called Board Dungeon, which if you're not following that on YouTube or Instagram, you should. He's creating a secondhand marketplace by snowboarders, and it's a lot of his friends, so you can actually get brand new boards that they never rode, that are out of the wrapper, that were stickered up for super cheap. So it's a buy-sell thing, but you can get stuff for way cheaper that way. You're not dealing with the eBay thing. You're not dealing with that. It's in its early stages, but I'm really stoked to see how it grows. So I told him I'd give him a plug on the podcast, so I'm doing that. And then the other one is my boy Arthur Bailiff. He is launching a Kickstarter for a new photography book experiment. I haven't looked too much into it, but it's Stars and Snowcats, and he started it here in Breck before he moved to Idaho. But he experiments a lot with like augmented reality and VR and stuff like that, and 3D photos. And so he's launched a Kickstarter, and anyone that knows me knows I do not support Kickstarters, but I'm willing to support this one because Arthur's super talented as a photographer, and I really want to see this blow up for him. So I'll have a link down below. You guys will be able to click on that, check that out. And finally, shout out to Chad Otterstrom for getting his photo book out. I bought 2 copies of it, so we will be giving one of them away this episode to the members, to one lucky member of Angry Snowboarder VIP. We'll be doing a random number generator. So if you're not a member of Angry Snowboarder VIP, you fucking blew it, because we did a random surprise Black Friday giveaway, even though we're filming this on a Saturday.
That's right.
Because Kevin had to survive Black Friday. He went to the Target.
I actually went to the Target. Luckily, I went to the Target in Summit County, and it was just like a busy day. It wasn't crazy at all.
No, it's probably harder driving there because it was snowing.
Yeah.
Than it was dealing with the Target.
Yep.
But on a plus side, I'm pretty sure no one has died yet again this year at a snowboard shop from being trampled to death.
No.
So we've got that going for us.
Still on that streak of no deaths.
No deaths in snowboarding from that. Let's see, what else? Oh, well, we pissed off a bunch of Gilson and Rurock fanboys with last month's podcast.
That's fine.
I don't really care. I love that the argument that they always go to is, well, how can you say that when you've never ridden it? You're using empirical data, blah, blah, blah. Have you ever read my reviews or seen my reviews? It's all empirical data. That's fucking my opinion. I'm giving you my opinion on it. Fuck off. On top of the fact, when I see a turd on the street from a dog, I don't need to pick it up and inspect it to know it's a turd. I can look at it and go, that's a turd. I don't need to touch it. I don't need to taste it. I don't need to do anything. It's a fucking turd. And that is how I view Gilson. And I love the people that are... I had one guy who's like, well, they're marketing fun, and that should be really important to snowboarding. Really? That's what they got is fun? They're literally marketing fun. Snowboarding's fucking fun. If you have to market your brand around being the makers of fun, you fucking failed. Snowboarding's just fun. Like, I'm a grown man-child. I ride plastic and wood down a hill at high rates of speeds and spin around in circles. Like, this is snowboarding. It's fun.
If snowboarding's not fun for you, maybe you should try something else.
Yeah. Like,
you shouldn't need to buy a board marketed as fun to have fun. That's ridiculous.
You should just have fun.
Yeah, which I can have on anything for the most part. Like, even really terrible snowboards, I can still have fun on it to some degree. Like, it's snowboarding.
Yeah,
you can have fun.
My version of a bad day snowboarding when I'm product reviewing is probably still better than working in an office and driving an hour one way to go to work.
Yep.
So, yeah, if your argument is they're marketing fun, you can go fuck yourself. I just don't care.
That's not an argument.
No.
Yeah.
It's really not. Let's see, what else? Reached out to Kemper Snowboards. They should be sending 1 to 2 boards in January, so we will find out if they are a nostalgic cash grab or if they can really ride. Although I think that they switched their production to GP87 for next year. My foot's cramping right now. This really hurts.
Which coming out of GP87, knowing the guy that designs that, even if they're catalog picks, like, they're going to probably be good. Yeah. Unless they're picking really bottom of the barrel materials, or unless they tried to go design their own stuff and completely botched it. Like, if they let Eric do most of their design work for them, or at least enough of it to make sure it was going to ride good, then they're probably going to ride at least decent.
Right.
So
there's that. I also reached out to Rob Dow up at Wired Snowboards in Vancouver. And if you don't know who Rob Dow is, you're kind of blowing it, but he worked at Option, he's worked at Endeavor, he's designed some really great snowboards, one of my personal favorites from Endeavor, the Archetype. He designed that. He's got his own thing going on now where he does custom boards, and he's got a line with 3 boards in it, so he said that he would try to get us some stuff in a couple weeks, which means he's probably going to make them for us.
Yeah, they probably haven't been made yet.
Yes.
Yeah.
So got those coming in, and then after the 8th of December, we should see a few boards roll in from Mervyn and K2 probably, and
maybe Rome.
I know I got to get on the Yes Greats on Ink again. I got a couple laps on it at Loveland, so I'm going to grab that in the Jackpot and do a review of that, and then I'm going to grab some of the new United Shapes stuff too. The Underground has all of the local reps fleet in there, so they were like, bring us beer and you can take what you want. So we will definitely get on some of that. Also, can Kevin carve it? When are we going to film again?
I mean, we kind of need to... Do we have stuff to film?
Yeah, I've got some of that Nidecker stuff, and there's a few other random boards that I've got kicking around.
Okay.
So we could probably bang out... Like, I think I want to turn it a little bit longer format.
Sure.
Because remember last time we were going to put it in a different
pilot episode. It was going to be a little aside inside of an hour-long show, and so we didn't film it to be a standalone project, really.
No, and we kind of just... I edited it to make it a quick, fun video just to fill space on Fridays.
Yeah.
And wasn't really expecting it to take off like that, but I actually have people that I know that are like, dude, when's the new episodes?
Yeah, I know. Like, everybody I know, like, anytime I'm out riding something, like, you going to film Kevin Carpet with that one? So, seems like people are stoked on it. You know, let us know in the comments. What do you want me to ride? Do you want to send us some stuff? You know, send me something and I'll ride it as long as it's not going to kill me.
Yeah, so if you want to send it to us, the address, maybe I'll put it up there. Sometimes I forget to do that when I'm editing because I'm lazy. I'm awful. I'm just like, throw it up, get it up. Well, actually, to be honest, last Last episode, I edited that with 100+ degree fever. I was pretty much dying.
Which, if you really do want to send us something and Averin does forget to do that, just send us an email and be like, yo, I want to send you something.
Yeah.
And then we'll get you figured out.
I know we're trying to get a Rosinal Mini from one of you guys.
Yep. The Rad Air, right? The tanker? Maybe?
Someone made a mention of that out of Denver. Whoever that is, if you could hit me up in the comments or send me an email, info@angrysnowboarders.
I would love to ride a Rad Air tanker.
Yeah, Rad Air tanker. I've been digging around, looking for some other stuff to get, but I think we've got a few things that we could roll in right now. And
I've got my park rocker. We could do that one.
Yeah, I've got some other stuff floating around that we could do that with. Plus, I've got that new GoPro 7 with the internal stabilization. So I've been practicing riding with a GoPole. Oh my god, I feel like fucking retard with that thing. Like over there, like Harry Pottering people, like I don't know. I got to go check how bad the footage is from the other day with the mild pow day. I took it out on the Cool Bean and sprayed some stuff. And also may have sent the one side hit, the largest I've ever sent it in my life at A-Basin. I looked down and saw a family.
Good, good.
The dad was yelling at me.
Good.
Even better.
Yep.
But, yeah, so there was that. And then that's pretty much, like, what we've been up to in the last month. And I mean, I know a lot of you guys out there have seen all the reviews we've been dropping. This is all the older stuff that we stockpiled right before I mangled my knee last year. So the newer stuff, I'm trying to get more riding footage. The big issue is Kevin and I don't really ride together too much. It's just our schedule thing. You know, like he's got a full-time job, I've got a full-time job, and then doing Angry is a completely other full-time job. Like, I have no social life. But we're hoping to change that, and if you would like us to change that, you could always sign up to Angry Snowboarder VIP. I strongly recommend Sticker Club because every month you get an envelope with stickers in it. But if that's not what you want to do, you could always go to the Ultra Producer tier, and you will get a sticker envelope when you first sign up, and then you also get another envelope in December and June, and during December and June, you are entered into a raffle for just those members of that tier to win a prize pack. It's always a random prize pack. Before, we've given out goggles, we've given out a set of bindings. This next round, we will be doing a whole mystery apparel drop for people, which, speaking of apparel, if you did not catch our 36-hour sale, which turned into a 40-hour sale because I couldn't make it back from Loveland in time to turn it off, you blew it. But we did have decent sell-through. We sold through about half of what we had. The next drop, I'm not sure when it's going to happen, but we got some new designs that we'll be rolling out, and look for that. Also, we will be entering a specific, or we will be creating an ambassador position for certain social media influencers, people that we mainly know, that we love what they're doing in snowboarding and stuff, and they will have promo codes to give you guys so you can get discounts, whether it'll be free shipping or it'll be 10, 20% off. So once we've got a little bit more of that dialed in, probably next podcast, we'll give you a list of who the people are who you need to be following, and you can always hit them up to get that promo for the next drop. But the next drop will be a very, very big drop, and it probably will not be for a couple months. Yeah. So
we got to pile some stuff.
Yeah. Well, got a bunch of new graphics coming in, so then it's tweaking colorways and finding different things. Right. Yeah, so there will be that. You got anything to add, Kevin?
I think that pretty much covers it. I think.
Yeah. So
yeah, I mean, I've been trying to snowboard, so that's cool.
Yeah, I got 7 days now.
I got 4.
It's okay.
But I've had some quality days.
So. I've had to ease my knee, and those first 2 days were just so rough. I'm pretty sure I'm getting knee surgery next summer.
Fun.
Yeah, that's gonna be great.
Should we add a Patreon level for Averin's knee surgery? What do you think? Leave us a comment.
I'm just gonna put a surgeon tier and see if they'll do it pro bono.
Hey, there you go.
And we'll see about that.
And if you do a good job, we'll plug you in the podcast. It's worth it.
Totally worth it. Still looking for a car too. If anyone is an auto broker, please reach out to me because I'm having a hell of a time finding the exact car I want. This is how fucked this is. So I tracked one down in New Jersey, which actually came out of Colorado Springs, and I think it came out of the Olympic Training Center because it would only go between Colorado Springs and Ketchum, Idaho, and there's no reason for a vehicle to drive between those two places at those time frames. So I think it was like athlete transport or something, but it got sold to auction, went to New Jersey. So they had it at 12.6. Call them up, talk to them, offer them 11.5. They're like, well, we'll get back to you with a counteroffer. I figure they're going to come back 12, 12.3, something like that, whatever. No big deal. They came back at 14.1.
That's the opposite direction that negotiations are supposed to go.
Yeah. There was, and then they asked me how close I could get to that number, and I told them 12. And they're like, well, we're world apart. And I was like, yeah, we are. Physically and financially.
Yep.
And this is not like the first dealership that this has happened to me. I dealt with a dealership in Denver. They had one come in. I was the first person to call. They had no photos of it. I knew what it was the second it hit. And I went down to go check on it and get my one-year checkup on my eyes from surgery. And I was willing to buy it that day in as-is condition. And it needed some work. And I put $11,000 in cash in front of them, and they would not budge. And I was like, it needs this, 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 this. And they're like, well, we can do all that. And I was like, you're going to put shit tires on there. You're going to do this, you're going to do this, and you're going to do this. You're not going to do it right the way it is. And then, you know, I have just had a hell of a time. Like, I have literally probably called 100+ dealerships. So any auto brokers, or if there's any dealerships that would just like to sponsor us, please feel free to reach out. Kevin's going to need a new truck soon, too.
Like now soon.
Now soon. And we have no problem with it being wrapped with your promo.
Yeah, you want to wrap it with your dealership? I don't care. I just want a truck. That's all I need. Just need a truck.
I want an XC90. XC90 R design.
I'm not even that specific. I just want a truck that's crew cab and 4-wheel drive. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's really the extent of my wish list.
He's easy. I'm not. Mine's like, I think I'm calling the auto broker on Monday and probably going to plead to him.
Yeah.
But you know what I do love though is every dealership I've dealt with, you won't find a better one than this. Oh, really? I know where there's 16 of them in the U.S. I can call another dealership. Well, you won't find one for this price. And every time they say that, magically I make more money, and then I have more money to buy one, so I can buy a better one.
Yeah.
And then the better one slips, and then I make more money, and then another better one. So like, I just fucking one of these just needs to land in my goddamn lap. This is bullshit. This is just bullshit. But let's dive into the podcast.
Let's get into it.
So for this podcast, we're going to be talking about a few things, specifically the Transworld Goodwood.
Yep.
The Snowboarder Blackboard Experiment.
Yep.
The house selling the new forum.
Yep, 2019 forum.
2019 forums, as well as forum coming back, which I know a lot of people have asked my opinion on this.
Yep.
Another brand that popped up overnight called Chamonix brand or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't even know. You can buy that at the house too.
You're selling those at the house? I didn't catch that.
Oh, yeah, they're there.
Oh, man.
So we're going to talk about that. I want to talk briefly about Anna Gasser's triple cork. It's triple backflip.
Triple backflip 180.
Yes. But we'll talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What else do we have going on? There's probably a few other topics, but as you note, the Wheel of Death is not here this week.
Yeah, we don't have as many topics this year as we have had in the past. So
this year? Did I
say this year?
You mean this month?
Yeah, it's a new year.
That's okay. I said it was this week. So
this month. So we don't really need the wheel. So we just kind of we're just going to go down the list and just
we're going to go down the list. You know, and if you would like us to do a weekly podcast, you should join Angry Snowboarder VIP.
Yeah, because we need more time to do that, which means we need more money to do that.
Which means we could quit our jobs, which Kevin and I have figured out how to quit our jobs. And Angry Snowboarder VIP is part of that.
Yes,
so if you want us to quit our jobs and make more content, join. Which you will see a huge revamp coming of Angry Snowboarder VIP real soon. So
keep an eye out.
Keep an eye out for that.